We begin tonight with breaking news in the civil case against Wellington polo mogul John Goodman.
Sources confirmed to NewsChannel 5 tonight that there has been a settlement in the wrongful death civil suit against Goodman, a suit filed by the parents of Scott Wilson. Those sources told me late tonight that the settlement was actually reached last week, but all parties agreed to keep terms confidential. Now, Goodman allegedly ran a stop sign while driving drunk in February of 2010, slamming into the car driven by 23-year-old Scott Wilson. Wilson's car then careened into a Wellington canal and he drowned. Wilson's family, according to published reports, sought up to $100 million in damages in that civil suit. Sources tell me the settlement is beyond $10 million. How far beyond? They will not confirm. Now, as you know, a jury has been picked this week for Goodman's criminal trial on DUI manslaughter charges and opening statements in the criminal trial slated for next Tuesday. If convicted, Goodman could face 30 years behind bars. Now, our coverage of this late-breaking development continues with NewsChannel 5's legal analyst, Michelle Suskauer, a noted defense attorney in our community. She joins us live via the phone. And Michelle, let me ask you, first of all, your reaction to the civil suit settlement and also what, if anything at all, it may say about the pending criminal case.
Well, I don't think it's a surprise that the civil case is settled, and I don't think the timing is a shock because, again, you know, this is both cases, both the civil and the criminal case, both set for trial, both in March. In terms of the fact that the case was settled last week and they've kept all terms confidential, again, not a surprise that the terms are confidential, but a surprise that it just hasn't come out and it hasn't leaked. I mean, that I'm very surprised about. Normally, when you hear when there's a criminal case and a civil case both pending, it would seem like there would be a global settlement of both having the civil case settle and then seeing a plea in the criminal case.
Let me ask you, will it have any impact whatsoever on the criminal case in your mind? There's no direct linkage. Might there be an indirect one? Anything there that we can think about or look to as we now point toward Tuesday?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the criminal case did plea, especially since now they see the jury that they do have, whether they're happy with that or not. But this will come to play if he is found guilty and if restitution is ordered. Obviously, the judge is going to take into consideration that restitution has been paid via a civil settlement.
Michelle Suskauer reporting for us tonight, talking to us live via the phone. We thank you very much for joining us. Our NewsChannel 5 legal analyst, Michelle Suskauer.